That's a secret I'll never tell. XOXO Tatey Creations. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and welcome to another episode of the Taylor Talks Knitting and Crochet podcast. Today I have a lot of finished objects to show you and just a few whips. And then a tiny little haul at the end. So let's jump right in. So we're gonna start with the littlest finished objects today. First is this infinity scarf that I crocheted for my best friend. A month ago, we went to my favorite yarn store and she was like, I love this yarn. This is Pure Imagination by Madeline Tosh in the DK weight. I used a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook to make this, and I have never really crocheted with hand-dyed yarn before, and when I tell you, this was like so satisfying to make, and I have more hand-dyed yarn that I want to crochet with, so I'm so excited. So this is 100% superwash merino wool, and yeah, it's super squishy. I'm so excited for her to be able to wear it. Fortunately, it has been pretty warm, and today it's like wet and foggy and rainy, so wouldn't really be the best day for it either. But scarf, and then with that she also wanted a little pair of mittens. So I have one mitten right here, the other one is a whip that you'll see. I found this pattern on Ravelry, and I'll link it down below. This is like the easiest, most simple pattern for like DK weight yarn. It might look kind of small, but here I'll show you what it looks like on. And I tried it on her hand too. Our hands are pretty similar. But goodness, isn't that just beautiful? This is the same, the Madeline Tosh Pure Imagination. The cuff was knit with a size 3 needle, and then the like mitt and thumb part were knit with a size 6. So that would be a 4 millimeter. So yeah, and I plan on getting the other mitten done. Both of them worked up super quickly, and yeah, so that's all I have on that one. And then this next one was a work in progress for a long time. This is the Christmas sock that I had been working on for so long. I literally only had like the toe part to do, but for whatever reason I didn't want to do it for the longest time. So yeah, not too much to say about this. It is Kato Yarn Company's like Christmas sock set, so it came with a mini skein of the red and the green, and then this is the big one. So obviously I am going to knit the other sock. When? That's a secret I'll never tell. XOXO Tatey Creations. I need to move on. Okay, so this next one is a raglan that I've been working on for a while. No, did I forget to weave in that end? No. So this is just a raglan. This is with Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee. It's not anti-pill, it's low pill acrylic, but honestly it feels like an anti-pilling acrylic, and yeah, it's in the colorway Melsani. I'll put in a video of me wearing it. But yeah, it's pretty easy. I made this like oversized. I crocheted it with a 8 millimeter crochet hook, which is why it is so big. This next one hasn't been in an episode for a while. So I mentioned last time I showed this that I was wanting to make a pattern for like a mesh top that covers kind of like the chest area. So here's what we have. I will also put in a video of me wearing this. It is a little bit oversized, and so this is the first time me trying it. I should have measured better from my shoulder to where like kind of my chest here starts, but I didn't, and I was just going, having the best old time. So this solid part more covers my stomach, which you'll see in the video, but I really like this. It could just be the colorway, but I'm so excited to wear this summer. The sleeves may look a little short, but it is a drop shoulder kind of shirt, so like it comes until about here, And then the last finished object that I have is super, super, super big. I'm gonna be doing like a lot of reading, and I wanted to do like a 24-hour readathon in a couple weeks. And I was like, oh, it'd be so fun to like make a cardigan for it, so then I can wear it while I'm like reading and I can be like super cozy. And this is what happened. I'm gonna call this my fantasy reader cardigan, I think. I have written up a pattern. It's gonna be free on my Instagram when I get around, because I want to make another one so that I can take some photos and stuff. And then maybe I'll sell that one. But yeah, so it's pretty big. I'll put in another video or something, or the original video, but I have all the ends woven in, and I cinched up the wrists here. Yeah, so I crocheted this with an 8mm hook, and this is 21 rows of like a hexagon granny square. And so I did this with red heart stripes in sand and the stripes in forest. And then on the other side I just did red. My guess is that it's a red heart red, but honestly I'm not really sure because it was just a red that I found in my stash. And this is so big and really, really, really cozy, so I can't even really be mad about it. I'm not mad, but it's just like really crazy how big this ended up being. The only other time that I've crocheted a hexagon cardigan with like a bigger hook was 5mm. And it obviously was not this big. So yeah, I'm not mad about this. It just, it's kind of crazy. On Instagram, people are calling it the Snuggie or the blanket cardigan and all this stuff. So it's like kind of fun if you want to go check it out on there. Or it's also, like I said, on my shorts. But I will also put in a video of me wearing it. But yeah, so I don't even want to call it like a fail, because it's not really like a fail, but whew, she big. Okay, so next we're gonna go into works in progress. I really don't have a whole lot. I've been trying to like weave in some ends. A couple podcasts ago I talked about what I want to be like kind of like my Easter dress. And I want to weave in all of those ends because I changed colors every single row before I stitch it together, just so that it's less for me to do at the end. I also have a couple other things that I need to just like put together that you'll probably see in the next podcast episode. But so I'll just go off of what I have here right now. So first is another one of those mesh shirts. This is with a different kind of yarn though. This one is Big Twist Living in the colorway Serenity. And then this one is Karen Skinny Cakes in the colorway Fruit Punch. I already have one panel done here. And already, like, yeah, this is actually going to cover my chest. It is a little bit smaller for the first panel than the other one. But we'll see how it looks when they're stitched together and all that. I also need to work on how I want to do the sleeve. So there's just like some quirks I want to work out in the pattern before I really like write it up and stuff. And I want it to be one where you can kind of just use whatever yarn, because it would be a made to measure pattern. But yeah, so this is the second panel. Yeah, these are like brand new at Michael's, the Karen Skinny Cakes. This isn't the first time that they've come out with the Skinny Cakes, because I have some, I had gotten some on clearance like 2 years ago now, I think. And I still haven't used them because it's like this gray-ish kind of color. But so I am crocheting this with a 5mm crochet hook, and I feel like it's really giving me the kind of like drape that I want. This yarn does call for a 4mm, so just so you know. Next, I have the other mitten here. Yeah, Madeline Tosh Pure Imagination. It's on some 4mm knitting needles. These are the Cubics. I am not quite sure what the brand is. They're not on the needles, but they are knitting needles that are square. And they are actually so good. The points are actually quite blunt too. So I don't know, I'm really enjoying that. All my 6s have other projects on them, so I just had these ones. The only thing I don't like about these knitting needles is this, what's called the wire, or the loop. I don't know, it's just like really, really stiff. I could run it under some hot water, but I'm afraid of melting it, which is silly. But so I'm almost done. I'll show you where it's at now. The thumb part is on some waste yarn, and so the way this pattern is, it's a free pattern on Ravelry, so I feel okay saying this. You basically like knit until you're like just above the pinky, and then you do the decreases and then the thumb. So that I think I could definitely get done today if I'm working on it, but we will see. And the last finished object is one that I haven't worked on in a little while, but it's new and you haven't seen it yet, so this is going to be another scrap shawl, but I'm trying to be better about the color combinations that I'm using with it. So already I'm liking it a lot. I think I've been using a 5 or a 6 millimeter crochet hook, and it's just going to be a big shawl. Not much to say about that one. I don't know what yarn this is. I think this is, well, no, I know that this is from the Facebook yarn stash that I bought a long time ago now. But yeah. So those are kind of all of the works in progress that I've been like actively working on. I guess those are all kind of new ones too. But now I am going to go into like a little acquisitions portion. Just a few things I've gotten recently that aren't enough for their own haul video. I also just recently did a haul, so. But okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the Karen Skinny Cakes. This is in the colorway Fruit Punch. This is what I'm using for the other one. As I mentioned before, it calls for a 4mm crochet hook, 4mm knitting needles. It is a weight 3 yarn, and you get 795 yards in this bad boy. It is 100% acrylic, and it's got like a weird shine to it, but I'm finding that I enjoy working with it. So I'm excited to have a finished piece with this, and I think I'll have to figure out another thing to do with this because I will definitely have some left over. So it's the first one, and then the other ones are Karen Coconut Cakes. This one is in the colorway Tutti Frutti, and then this one is in the colorway Fudge. These are brand new for the summer. 78% cotton and 22% polyester. In each cake you get 481 yards. It is a weight 4, calls for a 4.5mm knitting needle and a 4.5mm crochet hook. And I think I want to make some summer crop tops with these. Yeah, I just think that they're so fun. The little nubbins on here. Like, I'm really excited to work with this. I haven't yet. I got 2 of each, and we're gonna see how they work. I've been like doing nothing but staring at them, and I have so many things that like I want to do, and my brain just goes so fast when it comes to projects. But yeah, I'm really excited to work with those. And then the last 2 things I have are 2 new crochet hooks from O Fire Co. These are in the limited edition colors. The blue is Colbat and the pink is Pink Moonstone. And I got them in a 6mm and a 5.5mm. If you are interested in these hooks, I do have an affiliate link with them down in the description box. It does help out the channel if you do decide to purchase from them, and they are a small business. So yeah, I really like the O Fire hooks. They have this like fat handle, or like grip, whatever you want to call it, that just like makes it so easy to just keep going. They are a more pointy headed crochet hook. Maybe the blue one would be better to show. Yeah, they're more of a pointy headed crochet hook, but I have been enjoying working with them so much. Yeah, I've just really been enjoying them. I think they are so beautiful. I know that she doesn't have many left in stock of the limited edition colors, so I would go and snag those up while you can. But yeah. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel like I had a lot of good things to share with you. Let me know what you're working on down in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!